whole universe conspires with us, not against us. Hi guys, so I'd like to talk to you today about law of attraction and journaling. These are two things that have completely changed my life within the last few months. Now, I'm not really someone who believes in new year, new me. I'm someone who's constantly looking for ways in which I can develop as a person, as a woman, as a partner, as a daughter, as a sister. Life gives us so many opportunities to grow and to learn, and sometimes we stay in our comfort zone and we really don't do these exercises that can really help us develop into the best versions of ourselves. So one of those things that I've heard time and time again from different self-help books, making a vision board, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. Thoughts are powerful, whatever you think you become. Saying affirmations, doing these daily routines such as meditation or yoga, or something that centers you and grounds you. So the two techniques that I've been trying out the past few months are journaling and the law of attraction. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what these are, how I've been implementing them, how it's been working out for me, and then I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comments your experience with these things, if you've tried them, and all of that fun stuff. So first off, let's talk about journaling. Journaling's pretty straightforward. It's basically just a place where we can write down anything. There doesn't need to be a structure to journaling, whereas I know some people make journals that are very specific to one thing. My journal is very unique in the sense that it's different. Every time I journal, I write something different in there. So there are some consistencies with things that I tend to write in my journal, but once again, sometimes I'm just writing basically anything in there. So with journaling, I know it's one of those things you can get lost in it. You don't really know where to start. I would say it's just really easy to start with gratitude. Say something that you're grateful for, and I feel like that's been so powerful for me. Before I started journaling, I wasn't really making time to just be grateful, appreciate the things in my life. And so journaling has really been an outlet where I can share what I'm grateful for. And I also want to mention that it doesn't need to be crazy huge things that you're grateful for. Some days, literally, all I write is I'm grateful for my fuzzy robe, or I'm grateful for my hot tea in the morning. It can be simple, and that's what I love, is I've incorporated things that are huge that I'm grateful for, like my family, my friends, my passions, my interests, the roof over my head, food. But then I also make sure to be grateful for things that go unnoticed, like the sun or fresh air, or, like I said, my tea, my robe, whatever it is. That's something I've been doing in my journal, is starting off with what I'm grateful for that day, and I usually stick to 3 things. And then after that, it kind of just depends. If I'm feeling emotional that day, then I will go into my state of mind, why I'm feeling emotional, what I think it's rooted in. But the whole exercise should be personalized to you and whatever you want to get out of your journal. I know for me, I really wanted a place where I can show gratitude, and I also wanted a place where I can jot down my thoughts, my feelings, and just important things that I can look back on. Other things I've been using my journal for, a place where I can take notes on different books that I'm reading. So I'm currently reading a psychology book, and anytime I come across a quote or a word or something that resonates with me, I will write that down in my journal. And the lovely thing about that is I can come back to that page months, years down the line, and remember what things really resonated with me. So once again, I've been using it as a way to show gratitude. I've been using it as a way to take notes. I've been using it as a way to express my thoughts and feelings. So really, my journal is just a combination of all of those things. Now I want to talk about what journaling has done for me. So I want to mention this is something that I do not do every day. I want to be completely honest. I know sometimes we can live days, weeks, months, and time just flies, and it feels like it could be purposeless sometimes. So I think having a journal really helps you find meaning and purpose in your life because you're able to reflect on important things. This is the crazy thing that really opened my eyes to how powerful journaling was. I've noticed that, in the end of your day, you kind of reflect on how your day was, right? Was it productive? Was it this? Was it that? Well, I've been reflecting on my days, and I've been noticing the days that I'm journaling, I'm so much more productive, and I'm so much more calm and grateful. Days where I'm more tense or more like angry, whether it comes to road rage or something stupid, I've noticed that on the days that I'm feeling tense and angry and I'm just mean with the people around me, I don't journal on those days. I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know if saying gratitude and writing these things down really just help us live better lives. But I know personally, this is something I want to keep doing. Like, this isn't just a 1 month thing. I would really love to continue journaling and make this a habit that, sticks with me. Now, the other thing is law of attraction. This is something that I've been practicing forever. I just didn't really know the name of it or the word of it. But there have been so many times when I have wished for something, when I have visualized something, when I've manifested things in my life. And I would love to do another video just on envisioning and manifestation and things like that. I actually talk about it on my Snapchat a lot, so if you're into that, my Snapchat and all my social media is always linked in the description, so check it out. But back to law of attraction. Basically, ever since I was young, if there was something I wanted in my life, I would always use law of attraction without knowing it. But I would first off, I'd put it out into the universe. I would say, I'm gonna get this, whatever it is that I wanted. And I would see that thing manifest in my life. Now, there's a few disclaimers. You can't just wish and envision and sit at home and think something's gonna happen. You have to do your part too. Not only do you have to think it and believe it and envision it, but you have to start living it too. And what I mean by that is I want to use an example. So it was about 2 weeks ago that I was just feeling really disconnected from people around me. I was feeling lonely, and I was feeling just like I don't have that deep connection that I would want, with friends or with someone my age, especially when it comes to interests, like my business interests, my investment interests. Like, I didn't feel that I had many friends that could really relate or that I could talk to about those things. And I could tell I was unfulfilled in that area. And I was talking to my mom about it. And I was just saying, like, man, I want to make new friends. And I feel like I, for some time, have been closed off to making new friends. So anyways, I was putting that out into the universe that I want to meet people who are, business related. I want to meet people who are go-getters. I want to meet more entrepreneurs. And literally, well, let me just give you a time frame. Right after I was putting that out into the universe, I had this day where I was scheduled to go to LA for a spa day. And it's actually a vlog. I'll link it down below. But it's like a come with me to the spa day, and it was awesome. I went to the RITZ CARLTON, and it was great. But while I was there, mind you, I did this thing by myself, right? And I felt like I just started off the day with that mentality that I want to meet people. I want to, attract people who are like-minded. And that day was just filled with moments where that happened. Like, for instance, I was in the elevator, and usually I'm dead quiet in the elevator, and there was a couple next to me. And I ended up just being like, so what are your guys' plans for today? And we started talking, and then I found out, the guy was from Orange County and whatever. And I felt the vibrations. I felt like my energy was attracting people towards me. And long story short, that kept happening throughout the night where I would meet people, the energy would be good. And then the crazy thing is, later, a few days later, I'm on Instagram and there's this girl who's been following me, but I was not following her back because I didn't recognize her. I didn't think I knew her. I ended up posting a picture in my neighborhood and she recognized it and she's like, do you live here? I live here. And I was like, yeah, do I know you? I end up finding out this girl went to my middle school. Okay, this was over a decade ago. And not only that, but so I ended up following her. Come to find out, she's a business owner. And it's just like, oh my God, not even a week ago, I was just mentioning, I want more friends. I want more business, friends who are in business and friends who are motivated to, go to networking events and do self-development. And there was someone right there in front of me through social media who I knew, who was my friend, who the universe has just put us like in that moment together. I know it seems like, okay, this isn't that big of a deal. This is a coincidence, but I am a strong believer that when you put things out there, because let me tell you, this isn't the only thing where I've been envisioning it and it's come to life. It's been so many things. So law of attraction has really, really just opened my eyes to the possibility of our mind and our consciousness, and how when we really put our thoughts towards something and towards achieving that thing or finding it, really the whole universe conspires with us, not against us. And it just makes me feel so empowered. Like I've talked about how journaling has affected me and impacted me. And now I want to talk about law of attraction. And I've used law of attraction not only, like I said, to find this friend who, by the way, we're meeting next week and talking about our businesses, and I will update you guys for sure. But even just my business, and I've manifested so many things. And the law of attraction has really taught me that it works if you believe. It won't work if you're just like, this is a lie. Like I'm gonna buy that house, but you don't believe it and you don't feel it. It doesn't work that way. It's only when your mind's in it, everything's in it. Because like I was saying, when I kind of put it out in the universe that I wanted to find new friends, I wasn't just sitting at home. I was putting myself in situations where I would meet new people. Law of attraction is one of those things you have to give in order to take. You have to put your energy and your thoughts and your belief there in order for it to work. And I just want to say that journaling and law of attraction are powerful. Writing things down is only going to make you a better person. How will that negatively impact you? It can't, right? Journaling is going to allow you to reflect. It's going to allow you to find purpose and meaning in your life. It's going to allow you to give gratitude more than you would have. And then law of attraction, it allows you to really think about what it is that you want and what it is that you want to attract and manifest in your life. So, I mean, even if you think these things are bogus, just trying it out once or twice or 3 times or even maybe for a few months is not gonna hurt. With that being said, that's all I have for today. I really, really want to get back into these videos about growth and just kind of self-development. I know, as you guys have been seeing, I've been doing a lot of beauty, makeup, fashion kind of haul videos, which, don't get me wrong, I love too, and I know a lot of my viewers love that as well. However, I don't want to lose sight of the fact that this channel is about growth. It's about learning, it's about wisdom, it's about sharing our experiences and collectively becoming better, okay? So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell so you get notified when I post. Give this video a thumbs up if you like journaling, if you believe in law of attraction, or maybe if you just want to give it a try. And share this video, you guys. This can change someone's life. I know it's changed mine. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a lovely rest of your day.